Welcome to San Diego, California, America's finest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to watch one of the perennial jewels of the bowl season, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Entering play call screen.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with an L.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Grab near the marker, it's Odom. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Entering play call.
And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up.
15 options, cover 3 net, pass.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys have heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time at Florida State. Offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program.
And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Berry. Finds his big tight end. putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And the Knowles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Coast.
To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Call, coach suggestions.
So now it's second and long.
Corner.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just couldn't find anybody to throw it to, and the defense gets to it. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Off play action on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got the quick pass.
Entering
What
play call.
great athletic ability to toe tap the sideline to keep it in bounds. What a one-yard gain.
Looking for a man. It's Coleman Hope. Complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Slings it downfield. The sure hands. It's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Slot process selected.
They'll try the run. Passes takes him still on his feet. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate the 2 points.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got with the quick completion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And with that stop, we are headed for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Entering play call, coach from 8. Cover 3, there are 10 categories.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting to run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass. And here's the running back who breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football. And they make the tackle short of the first down marker. But there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on fourth down.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Pittman. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. That one comes out hot down the right side.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They've got the screen set up.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
They booted away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Sperry. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shockwave, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting the run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's protect.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, split Y off.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
15 options, HD slip screen is selected.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Gibson. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Quarterback on the keeper. Came through like a shot. Knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback.
Red option is selected. Corner.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Yeah, the QB tried to use some touch. Let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Give to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Fakes to grab. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
Coach suggestions.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Entering play call.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And this offense is clicking. Everything's moving. And the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Might be changing the route. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, no! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Cover 4, there are 10 categories.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Pass.
They'll give it on the counter. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the outside. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. Man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a...
Oh, he found a space on the right. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play. How about this dude going off script with the nose? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
There are 3
Mississippi State going up tempo.
Options, cover 3 matches selected.
Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
There are 6
the punt team makes its way onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt-covered unit. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Now on second down.
Cover 3 matches selected.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Hauls it in. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Got a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
3 matches selected.
They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly. Right?
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Seminoles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Got it behind the line. It's Lucas. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. On the ground, it's Lucas. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let him have those run.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He wants it all. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Working well behind the 6 on second down. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Oda. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Entering, auto flip on pop, entering play call, min blitz.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Caught over the middle. It's Lucas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. grab near the sticks. It's
Entering play
Gibson.
call, coach
Out of bounds at the
suggestions,
very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Options,
And the
inside zone
Knowles come to the
selected.
line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up for the PAT.
Categories. You have 15 options. Cat attempt is selected.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They
Entering
didn't have
play
to cover
call,
a ton
you
of
have
ground, moving at 33
Is
yards.
selected.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating, because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains and mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going for the big play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. To the air on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Entering play call, coach
And listen,
suggestions.
the quarterback drops back, he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
Entering play, inside zone split.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Sperry. Now improvising. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and they get...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Bulldogs
There
now
are
with
6
a long
categories.
way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Find space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
He's in open space downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 6 categories.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right spot.
The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous